Right, so this video is about a modified mousetrap which has been changed into a miniature leg snare or a foot snare. Before we carry on, I just wanted to say to all my regular subscribers who comment on the last video, I haven't had a chance to reply. I wanted to reply to everyone and say, you know, thanks a lot for commenting and, you know, encouraging me with the book and all that. So I've read them all, and I always do read every comment, but sometimes I don't have a chance to reply to all of them, but if I can I will. Anyway, back onto this. So it's a mousetrap which has been reversed kind of thing, and then changed into a foot snare. Now this one is kind of like a prototype because it's a bit small. I think it would work on birds. I think it would definitely work on birds as long as their foot will fit in the snare. It may work on other small animals, may even work on a squirrel as long as the noose there shuts up tight enough. So there's a regular mousetrap. So there's the like your treadle. Instead of flipping towards it, it flips away from it. So I had to like kind of move it back a bit and then put the bar going back over. I hope you can kind of see how much it's changed, but well, I suppose you can there. So the treadle is there and the bar is there now. And it's got a little kind of safety device there. It's not actually a safety device necessarily, it's just to help you set it. Because what you do is you push the bar over, but then you've got to arrange that snare. So the best thing to do is have some sort of device what holds the bar down. So that there will hold the bar down for you. So you can then open your snare up and put it where it's meant to go. Otherwise you've got to try and hold it down with one hand and try and do it with the other hand, you know, so it's a bit hard. I'll explain why this bit is slanted in a minute as well. You have to take the safety off to actually set it, and I did that on purpose so that you don't forget that it's there. Right, so that's now set. And you can see the treadle is nice in the middle of the snare. Now the reason this is cut at an angle is because if it's flat, the bar, what used to be the killing bar, would smash down onto this bar. So this would smash down onto that and bend it every time, and you have to keep straightening it out. I actually replaced it because it was a thin one like this one. I actually replaced it with a thicker one, but as long as it kind of rides down here, it's not too bad. Then your animal would come along, stand on that, and it works perfect to get it caught in the snare. And you can see there how the bar kind of sits along there. Otherwise it's like this and gets smashed and bent every time. So you have to kind of cut it at an angle there. So I'll set it again. This bit is so invaluable, that part there. The thing is, if you could set it now without that, you'd probably leave it and, you know, you'd forget it was there. You have to take it off to do the last bit of setting. So you can see how it is there. So that piece is a new bit entirely. You could use the original piece if you had it, but it needed to be slightly higher, so I had to use like an eye screw, whatever you call it. Same as there. And this one is just a straightened out one as well. The original treadle with a new staple there and two new staples here, because the staples on the original one, once I'd got them out I couldn't actually get them back in. It's quite cheap kind of thin metal. Original spring, original killing bar. You can see there it's already getting bent over a little bit, so that could actually probably be done, you know, a little bit more of an angle might be better. But I think you could definitely make this bigger. To be honest, you could use all the same parts and have a bigger snare. All you'd have to do is have a longer bar and have this further away. It needs to be quite far away because obviously that is at the end of the wire. So if you have a larger snare, once the bar has gone over, the snare will still be open, if you know what I mean. It's got to be that length, so you could either have this further away or whatever, as long as the spring will still push it over and lift the bar up, which I think it should do. I suppose you could do this with string or paracord if you wanted to. And to be honest, if it was string or paracord, it might actually even be easier to set. That was the first time it didn't actually catch it.